Good evening, friends. Happy Wednesday to everybody. How is everybody doing? Hopefully, everyone is well. This is Wednesday. This is Achieving Wellness. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello, Sherry H. Hello, Greeter. Good evening, Cardamancy. Hope you're doing well. Anna Banana is in the house. Thank you for being here, you guys. Hello to Kelmar. Live from the living room. So how's everybody doing? Is everybody hanging in there? I sort of feel like the energies are a little bit thick at the moment, for lack of a better way to put it. And so I thought what we would do tonight is we would do a little bit of a review in terms of some things that we can do to help ourselves get through the next couple of weeks. There's a lot going on, and I know that many of my American friends, as well as pretty much the whole entire world, is sitting there with their popcorn ready, waiting for these Jan 6 sort of trials, or whatever you want to call them, to start. And so I want to see if I can do some little tips, some little tricks to help us just sort of manage that whole situation, right? If you want a question answered, you need some cards pulled, feel free to pop them in the chat. Hello, Nancy Riker. Hello, Mama Bear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we know that there is a Jan 6 thing coming out tomorrow night, and I know that everybody is feeling some sort of way. I know many people will be watching, and so my thought process is, so what if we don't hear what we want to hear? What if we hear something that really upsets us? What if we hear something that makes us feel some sort of way? How are we going to keep ourselves in check? How are we not going to let that sort of sink into us and absorb it? How are we going to, not be like a backseat driver? You know what I mean? How are we going to maintain our energy, keep ourselves positive, lift ourselves up during that time? Good stuff, Anna Banana. Hey, Herc. How's it going, love? Good to see you, my friend. And so I think that the best thing that I can say is this. Okay, so we all know that going outside into nature helps to relieve stress. We know that being outside in the elements makes us feel serene, makes us feel nurtured, makes us feel grounded. And so I think that that's something that each of us could do. If you cannot go outside, you literally can open up your window and breathe in some fresh air. You can watch the birds, listen to the birds chirp in the morning. That 15, 20 minutes of nature, right, will really, really help. I think you're right, Sherry. I think that we do have to watch with an open mind, but I dare say that I don't know that that's going to be happening. And that's why I sort of thought of, because that's what I think people would like to think that they're going to do, but they, we may hear stuff, or we may not hear something that we want to hear. And that's kind of where I was going from this. So that's the first thing that I thought of. The second thing that I thought of is this. I would encourage everybody to journal and write down your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions that you may be experiencing during the televised version, or the versions that come after that, which will be held on the news, right? What we need to remember right now is this. We need to remember that we need to be balanced, we need to stay grounded, and we need to keep our vibration high, And so that's what we're trying to do. Hi, Ivana. Nice to see you, my friend. So hi, MK Karen. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards while we talk. Okay. Like I said, if anyone wants a card, anyone has a question, what we're talking about tonight is just going through a few things to help us, like a sort of a little review of some things that we can do to help us sort of maintain our positive outlook, our good vibration, our energy levels while we go through this next couple of weeks, because I sort of feel like, I feel heavy, so I'm sure that you all feel the same. Okay, so the first card that came out is moderation. This is from the Fairy of the Oracle. So is there something that you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthfully, although fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. And so try to keep a balanced diet. Diet affects your stress level and your anxiety, right? Too much sugar, too much caffeine, too much salt will all get you kind of jittery. So try to maintain a healthy diet over the next couple of days. We also have divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to set your current situation with see your situation with crystal clarity. And so if we are concerned, if we are upset, if we are confused, ask your team, your guides, your spirits, your angels, your passed over loved ones, your ancestors for help. Ask them for clarity. Ask them to protect you. Ask Archangel Michael to protect you, right? From said energies. That's always a good thing to do. Now, here's what I want to talk about, really. And I want to talk about this because this is really important. This has been coming up a lot in the readings, and it's also been coming up a lot just in different chats that I've been in. A lot of people are struggling still with maintaining relationships with people that may be on one side or the other side. People seem to be stuck. People seem to be having difficulty releasing, forgiving, moving forward. And so I want to review a couple of those things, okay? So let's talk about negative self-talk. Negative self-talk is when that voice in our head tells us that we are not good enough. We are not smart enough. We're not pretty enough. We're not handsome enough. We're just not good enough. We all need that negative voice in our head from time to time. It does serve us well. But we also need to remember that we are in charge of that negative voice in our head. And in order for you to establish those boundaries, when that negative voice knocks on the side of your noodle and tells you that you are not good enough, that is when it is important to remember that you have the control to say, no, thank you. I'm not listening to that today. Remember that no is a complete sentence and that you are in control of that negative voice. So it's okay for you to say, no, thank you. I'm not listening to that. Right? No, thank you. I'm not listening to that. Remember that. Say it as often as needed, because it's very, very important to turn that voice into your friend. Second thing that I want to talk about is tapping. If we get too excited, if we get stressed, we feel panicked, we can do our tapping. Now, there's lots of tapping videos out there on YouTube. There's lots of people to show you how to tap. The particular tapping that I do was given to me by my therapist for my anxiety. It is to stop you when you're in that mode of fight or flight, okay? And so let's review the tapping exercise really, really quickly while we're all sitting here, because one of the things that I like about it is that you can literally do it anywhere. It doesn't cost you anything, and it works. So this tapping affects the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is the nerve that runs all through your body that carries your adrenaline. Okay, so the thing that makes your heart beat faster, the thing that amps you up, that gets you all excited, that's what we're trying to sort of quell. And so when we do the tapping, we start out with our fingertips underneath our cheekbones, underneath our sinuses right here, gently tapping, doing the same counts no matter what the movement is, right? So let's say we're doing 20, lightly tapping. This is when you're going to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And you're going to move down to your collarbone. You're going to do the same amount of counts for each movement, right? And here you're going to take another deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, I know that I don't think that this matters. I do my right hand because I'm right-handed. I put my right hand, thumb inside, loose fist over my heart, tapping. Now, if I'm really panicked and I'm really upset, this is when I may talk to myself, and I would say things like, you're okay, you're all right, you're fine. And so my point in saying that is you can make this your own, right? You do what you feel you need to do in that moment. And then we move from the heart to, for the ladies, right underneath your bra strap, for the men, sort of like middle of the rib cage, where you do your funky chicken dance, which that in itself cheers you up just thinking about it. You do that, and then you're back up to the cheeks, and you repeat. And you do that as many times as necessary until you feel like you can breathe regularly. That is something that you can do. There are many other techniques. There are, the breathing techniques. The box breathing helps also to calm us down. I'm glad he's on his way home for EMK, Karen. That's cool. So, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is something that actually happened to me the other day. And I'm going to use my personal experience, as I often do. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, but if I'm sharing this because if it can help somebody, that's great. So the other day I was feeling a little down, a little low, a little beat up. And I reached out to a friend, and I said to the friend, I just don't get it. I'm just feeling blah. I don't know what it's all about. I don't know why I'm doing it. A lot. You get the drift. My life sucks. I'm horrible. That whole kind of thing. But basically where I was, hi, Ron. Good to see you, my love. Basically where I had arrived, the spot that I had arrived in was that I was feeling lost. I was feeling low, and I didn't know what it all meant. Like, why should I bother trying anything because nothing I do works? Like that kind of vibe, right? And my friend said to me, wow, you need to go back to the beginning and see what you were before. And I said, it's funny that you should mention that, because that was literally mentioned to me yesterday by someone else that I love. And that was, go back to the beginning and see what it was then. And what I'm referring to is me, my person. I went back and I watched a couple of my videos from the very beginning, the very start of the channel. And I was like, wow, look at you. I looked exhausted. I looked broken. My shoulders were up by my ears. I was like a little mouse. And that statement that my friend said to me was enough to make me go, wow. I need to come from a place of gratitude. So smarten up. Now, remember, this is me saying this to myself. This is not what I'm encouraging anyone to say to themselves, but this is literally what I said. Wow, look at me, smarten up. Come from a place of gratitude. 2, celebrate every achievement that you have made, because you've made leaps and bounds of progress. But old habits die hard. And it's very difficult when you are used to living or residing in a negative headspace not to immediately go there, right? And so the reason why I bring that up is to tie up what I was saying before, how easy it is for something to not go right, or what we deem not going right, and to punish ourselves for it. Self-sabotage. Lots of people coming in the past couple of days I've given readings to, where everyone is focused on an outcome. And I think that whole concept is very relevant right now, because we are all focused on a particular outcome for these dzncats, whatever we're calling them, trials, live broadcasts, whatever. We're all very fixed on a particular outcome, the outcome that we think we want. If we spend so much time living in a possible outcome, we're not living in the present. And if we're not living in the present, we're missing out on opportunities, on possibilities. We're missing out on the experience, the moment, the memory, the time, right? So let us try to remember that if you live in the outcome, that is called future predicting. When you future predict something, you set yourself up for failure more times than not. Not all the time, but more times than not. Okay? So as an example, MK Karen sends me an email and says, hey, Kelly, you know what? I want you to come to my house on Saturday for a barbecue. My immediate response is, wow, thanks. That's awesome. I send her back an email and say, okay. And then the panic starts to set in. What if MK Karen serves something that I don't like? What if the people there don't like me? What if it rains? What am I going to wear? I'm fat. I don't like what I look like. My hair's funny. I haven't been out of the house. I'm weird. What if I panic? And I go down a list. And before I know it, I have talked myself right out of not only the experience of hanging out with my friends, not only the experience of just having something fun to do. I have told myself I am not good enough. I don't deserve to have fun. I don't deserve to go to MK Karen's house. I don't know why she would invite me anyway, right? So I have totally set myself up for failure, and I've talked myself right out of it. And now I'm in a panic because now I don't know what to do because of that. So living in the future is not a great place to do. And another good friend of mine, who is in the chat right now, reminded me, excuse me, of this yesterday. Growing up, we are taught to think future, right? As little girls, we all thought about, ooh, I want to get married, and, the wedding dress in the church, and, right? Where I want to be when I'm 25, what do I want to do when I graduate school, right? What job do I want? I mean, I'm 14 and I'm trying to figure out high school. Like, what job do I want? What do I want to be when I grow up? I'm still trying to figure that out. And so the point that I'm trying to make is we were taught, we were conditioned to think, as my friend pointed out to me, future, right? What are you going to invest in? Set up your retirement. You know what I mean? Like that's what we're conditioned to think that. And it's okay to set goals and intentions for yourself. It's okay to dream, but it's not okay to reside in that space. There's a big difference. To say that when I'm 55, I want to be here, and allow yourself to go here, 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 and here, and here until you get to 55 is one thing. It's completely different than what I'm talking about. So I hope that that makes sense to you guys, right? So tying that up to these things that are going to be happening, I think that we have to be very cautious and very careful that we say to ourselves this: the truth is being exposed. That's great. It is confirmation for us that believed it, that now it's being shouted out to the world. It's being broadcast out there. You can't take it back once it gets out. And so we should take that. We should take that in and celebrate that. That's number one. Check. Celebrate that. Hi, Deanne. Hi, Marie. Kathleen, do light workers in the house. Woo woo. Thank you all for being here. And so we can celebrate that, right? That the truth is being heard. We can also feel some sort of celebration and almost validation from that, because if you happen to have had friends, family members, neighbors that were not listening to you when you were trying to convince them that, red was blue and blue was green, this is validation for you that what you were saying is the truth and that you are not, crazy. So that's like a little check mark, right? So celebrate that. The second thing is that once this gets out, there's no taking it back. So living ahead six trials from now, or six more months from now, isn't really going to serve us right now. I say that we live in this moment and we celebrate this moment of the truth coming out, of like-minded people coming together for a common goal. And the common goal is that the truth is coming out. The common goal is to protect the collective, right? Even though the actual information that we may be hearing may get us all riled up. We as empaths, as light workers, as people with kind hearts, need to rise above the fray at this moment. Like, we're being called upon to rise above the fray, as everyone keeps saying. Just lift yourself up and say, you know what? I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to get all excited. The truth is coming out. That is the first step. Because the truth has got to come out before justice can happen. Does that not make sense? Hi, Wendy. Thank you for being here, you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it very much. Oh, thanks, MK Karen. Yes, please don't forget. I don't say it often enough. Do all the YouTube-y things, right? Thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. It really does help the channel, helps me, makes me feel good. I'm just kidding. Thought I'd throw that in for good measure. By the way, I just wanted to say, since I have all of you here, that as a footnote, we'll just take a pause for a moment. I'm going to do like a bit of a summer schedule. Gonna take some time off. And when I say some time off, I'm not going anywhere. You can't get rid of me that fast or that easily. I will still be around. I will be doing lots of things. You guys know what I'm like. But I will not be scheduled so much. So I'm going to do my Sunday shows every Sunday, which is Sunday Connections. So we do mediumship and card readings, which is always a great show. We're going to do Achieving Wellness, which is what we're doing now, once every other week. So every second Wednesday, and it's going to be at 9 p.m. So if we go over, it's fine. If we're here for 2.5 hours, that's okay too. If we're here for 20 minutes, that's all right too. So, and Thanks Spirit, it's Friday, is going to take a bit of a breather over the summer holidays. But I will be popping on, doing all kinds of readings for all kinds of things. I want to spread my wings and play a little bit, give me some time to collaborate with other people. Hopefully, if someone invites me on their channel, that would be nice. Look at what I got, you guys. Can I just show you what I just got? I just got this, the Oracle Garden. The Oracle Garden. This is from Nancy Jean's garden. This is her garden that she uses, and she sent it to me, and I cannot wait, friends, to open this puppy. I mean, I've opened it, but like to start to work with it and practice with it and play with it. So I'm very excited about that. I also, I'm going to show you this. I got this today. It's my beautiful amethyst pendulum that's already swinging, and literally I haven't done anything with it, so I can't wait to play with this. So that is amazing. And you know, I've got my deck of character and my Kippers and all my cards, and I'm just having the time of my life, and I just want to, have some fun and do some stuff. And so I hope that you will all continue to support me. Of course, I will still have my daily readings up on the channel. The weekend reading will be up on there. The wellness reading will be up there. I'm not going away, I promise. I'm just kind of taking a little bit of a breather over the summer holidays, because y'all know I love my summer. So I can't wait to get out in the backyard underneath my gazebo and just enjoy. So that's cool, Marie. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, thanks, Kathleen. Yeah, I'm thrilled with it, right? As soon as I seen it, I'm like, woohoo. Yeah, Nancy Jean, as many people know, Nancy Jean taught me how to read tarot, and she's just a wonderful lady, and I'm so grateful for her support. So I appreciate that very much. Oh, cool, Sherry. Very cool. So we've done the tapping. We've talked about the negative self-talk. We've talked about the future predicting, right? That living in the future. Yes, we absolutely do, Marie. We absolutely do, my friend. I want to encourage people to meditate. I want to encourage you to do visualization. I want to encourage you to also journal. If we have thoughts, feelings, and emotions about any particular thing, write them down. Visualize them away. Distract yourself. We can do that by meditating, asking for clarity, trying to find clarity. We can go out in the garden, play around, stick our hands in the earth, get some balance, hug a tree. We can literally write our thoughts on a piece of paper and burn them, or just write them down. We can try to sketch. If you're having difficulty expressing yourself, releasing, being able to forgive, I want to suggest that you might try picking up some sort of creative project. Crocheting, drawing, painting. Sometimes it's really easy to focus your energy on creating something, and it's actually really helping you to release those emotions and work with those emotions, but it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like mirror work kind of idea. And so I want to encourage you to try that, right? And there's all kinds of forms. Like I crochet, right? That blanket over there, the blanket that I'm sitting on that you can't see. I don't really have anything else around me right now, but like I've crocheted all kinds of things. And I self-taught myself. Bye, Deanne. Have a good class, love. I self-taught myself how to crochet. And it was really, it wasn't hard to do. And I find it extremely relaxing. I also love the fact that I can say, like, I'm going to make a hat, and like an hour later, I've done it. You know what I mean? So, just as a footnote. All right, so let me just see. So what did MK Karen say here? So I'm 63, taking care of my 6th grandchild full time, and I'm so anxious to have time to grow again. I love my children, grandchildren so much, but I need a little me time. Is that wrong? Okay. That was literally, like, you just read my mind, because it was literally the next thing I was going to talk about. So, self-love and self-care. They're two different things. They're not the same, but they go hand in hand. You are not wrong. Specifically, women, I think, feel like we are doing something wrong when we're not thinking about everybody else before ourselves. I think that most of us come from the same age sort of generation, right? And we were taught to think that way. So it's like a learned behavior. It is okay for you to take 15 minutes a week and do something for yourself. It is okay for you to take 5 minutes a day and do something for yourself, whether it be 5 minutes or 25 minutes, whatever. It's totally okay for you to do that. Oh, very cool, Marie. And so I just wanted to say that when it comes to self-care is so easy, friends. It really is. And once you get a taste of how good it makes you feel, you won't ever stop doing it. Literally, if you walked into your bedroom right now and changed your bedding, that's self-care. Open up your drapes, rearrange your furniture, because you're creating a more positive atmosphere, which is going to make you feel better. Self-care doesn't have to be like going to the gym. It really doesn't. But it always comes last on the list, because like anything when it comes to working on ourselves, it's hard. It's work. We're tired. We're tired at the end of the day. I just want to sit on my couch and put my feet up and watch TV. I don't want to think anymore. I don't want to do any more lessons. I don't want to have to get all emotional. Like, I don't want to do any of this stuff. And so I would say, here's what I'm going to tell you to do, MK Karen. I'm going to tell you to search the internet for a couple of quotes. I'm going to see if I'm going to try and pull some cards right now and see if I can get a couple of quotes, right? And the reason why I say that is you could put positive affirmations, in the bathroom, in your mirror, on the fridge, in your car, whatever, to keep you going through the day. When you see those, it's like an immediate pick-me-up, and it's also an instant reminder that I am good enough. I do deserve it. You know what I mean? That kind of an idea. And I want to tell you, choose a color that lifts you up. Pick a song that you want to sing out loud, and every day, either have that color flower in your house, put those color pillows out, blast that tune, and just literally spend like 5 minutes doing something that lifts you up and just makes you giggle like a teenager. And once you get past that 5 minutes, you're going to extend it. I would also encourage you If you feel like you don't have time, like there's just so many hours in a day, you know, we're not getting any younger. So if you feel like you can't do that, then I want you to try to incorporate your grandchild into your self-care. I'll tell you how to do that in a sec. Hi, Terry. Welcome, my friend. Good of you to be here. Okay, so let's pull. Okay, Sacred Forest. Here we go. I'm going to pull a color card for you, MK Karen. You know, like say you love to cook, right? Say that you love to cook. Take your grandchild into the kitchen, let him stir the batter, let him, you know, set the table. Crank up the music and dance around the kitchen while you're cooking up, you know, whatever their favorite thing is. Make them a part of it. So you're happy, they're happy, and you know, it's like accomplishing many tasks at the same time. We have expansion. Spirit guardian of summer. Expansion. Expand your horizons. Think outside the box. Bigger picture kind of idea is what I'm thinking there, right? Like, do you like to do puzzles? Puzzles are a creative way to express yourself. It's a great way to relax. It's a great way to distract yourself. Especially if the puzzle is, you know, maybe tiny, like little pieces or something. Maybe it's really colorful. Maybe it's a puzzle of a garden or something. So there's lots of beautiful colors in it. Ask your grandchild to help. Spend 15 minutes on the floor or sitting at the table and show them, you know, work with them, help them. They'll help you, you help them, working on their concentration, their you know, their hand-eye coordination, their tactile things, right? It all works. It all works, my love. All right. I'm going to pull another card here. Hi, Pierrette. Yes. Great suggestion, Marie. You paint my toenails, I'll paint your fingernails. Do it at the same time. Awesome. Look at that, my friend. We have expansion and we have new beginnings. Expansion and new beginnings. That's also, you just literally made me think of something else, Kathleen. Like all the adult coloring books. Get the coloring books, break out the paints, break out the crayons, the pencil crayons. Color. Go to the dollar store and buy the chalk for the sidewalk and just go crazy. Just go crazy. Get yourself a bunch of bubbles. You blow some too. Because you're tapping into your inner child. You're increasing your happy endorphins. And that is self-care. That's what self-care is. How are you doing, Pierrette? Thank you for being here, my friend. And, of course, what it's doing, when you do self-care and you sort of celebrate you're literally amping up your focus because you're clearing your mind and allowing yourself to focus on the things that you should be focused on, if that makes sense. Now, pardon me while I move everything out of my way here. I literally, every time I do this, friends, I literally feel like I am doing that trick, you know, with the tablecloth and hoping that the dishes don't fall off. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. All right, here comes the color card. Yes, you are right, Marie. We are never too old to swing. Anna says to me, that is, stop worrying about the responsibility aspect. It will take care of itself. Just go with the flow of your self-growth. You can teach your grandchild self-care by example. Yuppers. What Anna Banana said, because she said it way better than I did. All right, here we go, friends. Here is a color card for MK Karen. You know what I did, just as a footnote, when I said about the colors, like literally, I'm not joking. If I could show you live right now what my living room looks like. So I went to IKEA and I bought cushions covers. So for the pillows on the couch. And I have 4 or 5 different sets. And when I feel like changing the color, I do. So right now, the accent color in my living room is yellow. Because it's summertime, so why the heck not? So I've got a little bit of yellow sprinkled around. I've got a couple of like goldy yellow colored cushions. I've got a yellow vase, a yellow candle dish sort of thing. I've got my birds out, my little collective birds, and I just sprinkle it around my house, and it makes me feel better because it is this gorgeous, beautiful, bright, cheerful, wonderful color. And that's what I got for you. Apricot. And look at what that says. Can you see that? Rejoice and laugh. So exactly what we're talking about. Your inner child. Hello, Cardamom Mesquite. Welcome back, my friend. All right. So we've talked about negative self-talk. We've talked about the tapping. We've talked about visualizing very briefly. We've talked about box breathing. We've talked about future predicting. We've talked about self-sabotage. You want a color card? Absolutely. I can do that. We've talked about self-care. Sure, Kathleen, no problem. Let's talk about balance for just a hot second. Balance, and more balance. There you go, Kathleen. Brilliance. Discover your sparkle, my friend. So brilliance is like that wonderful, almost like what's the word? Like that shiny, effervescent, iridescent sort of quality, that sparkly kind of lovely bling, whatever bling means to you. Oh, thank you, MK Karen. I love you right back, my friend. You feel like you're not balanced? Stick your hands in the dirt. Grab the trunk of the tree, as we talked about going out into nature. Take your shoes and your socks off and just put your feet on the ground, on the grass. Grab a rock from the garden and just hold on to it. Be still and be quiet. Allow yourself to breathe. Look up at the sun. I mean, don't stare at the sun, friends, but look up at the sun. Try to absorb some of that power. Let that power of the sun flow through you. Think of a sunflower standing in the garden, standing up nice and tall and proud, tilting its head up towards the sun and saying, just feed me. Just feed me. I'm ready. Go outside at night and stare up at the moon. Allow yourself to just be clear. Just be still. Just be quiet. It doesn't take but 5 minutes, and it is so vastly important to your mental health, to your overall health, to your spiritual health. So important. Yes, on a banana, absolutely. Hi, Linda. It's all good, my friend. You're here now. We appreciate you. We're glad that you're here, my friend. Ooh. We've got indigo, improve your vision. So literally what Anna Banana just said. Kathleen, this is for you, right? Improve your vision. In other words, allow yourself to believe in yourself. I want to use one of my favorite quotes. Be who you want to see. You are awesome. You are brilliant. And you deserve to be seen. So shine on, my friend. Sitting under a tree, your back against it, sipping tea and writing in a journal is epic. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're doing just fine. Linda, how are you doing? We're doing like a little bit of a review. We're just chatting. We're pulling some cards. Anybody wants a card? Anybody wants a little mini reading? Just ask me. I'm here for it. Anyone has any questions? You guys want to talk about something in particular? This is kind of like old school oracles in chat mixed with achieving wellness. So let's do it. Yes, Ivana, absolutely. Be yourself because everyone else is taken. Love it. You know, I used to, someone maybe can look this up, but I had this quote one time when we did our positivity stuff. And that was a quote by Meghan Markle, that we treat our best friends so amazingly, but we treat ourselves like crap. Imagine what you would feel like if you could treat yourself like your best friend. It's something along those lines. It's a beautiful quote, and I loved it. And it's true. We give of ourselves to everyone else around us, but when it comes to ourselves, we're like, who are you? And that's not okay. I mean, you literally can change your day by going to the closet and picking out a different color shirt. So I always wear blue, and today I'm going to wear purple. Well, maybe purple isn't good enough of a switch, so today I'm going to wear chocolate. You can literally change the way that your whole day goes just by stepping outside of that box. Right? You want to feel really good about yourself? Put on some pink frilly underwear or some kind of something that you wouldn't normally do. Paint your toenails like bright yellow with green polka dots and just be like, woohoo! You know what I mean? That's it. That's all you got to do. It's really that simple. Of course, Marie. Absolutely. I don't know why I just called you Marie. Here we go. For my friend Marie Hansen. Oh, thank you, MK Karen. Appreciate you so very much, my friend. All right. For Marie Hansen, what does Marie need to know? Absolutely, Sherry. I'm assuming this is all color cards y'all want, right? Or we could do the play the pick a duck thing. You guys tell me. You want a color card, right, Marie? Whoop. It was a flyer. Bear with me, friends. Ooh. Ooh. I love it. I love it. That's it. Change shit up. That's exactly what we need to do, friends. Pardon my French. We've got burgundy, Marie. Burgundy. Okay, this is awaken your passion. Okay, so this is about whatever you feel good about. You want to start reading, you want to start painting, you want to start, I don't know, maybe you want to rearrange the furniture in the house, whatever you want to do. Maybe you want to cook more. Maybe you want to, I don't know, try eating more healthy. Maybe you want to go for a walk every day. Maybe you want to sit on the couch and eat a bag of popcorn. Like whatever, like awaken your passion. In other words, what makes you happy? Do what makes you happy. Awaken your passion. Maybe you think it is starting a new creative project. I'm not sure. All right. Yep. Dealer's choice. Dealer's choice, folks. We're in the thick of it now. I feel like I turned a card over here. Nope. All right. Linda says, I had something pop in my head last week. Be the power of change, stand up and speak out. Love that, my friend. Love it. You know, I've told you guys this before. So one of my favorite positive sort of like little affirmations that I had was on my positivity board till the cat ate it. That's a whole other story. And but it's true. So mine was be what you want to see. Be what you want to see. And I'm all about it. All right, Sherry. What does Sherry need to know? What color for Sherry? Girl, you got all the colors you want. You got the colors of the rainbow. Connect to spirit and nature. So take yourself outside, my friend. Take yourself outside. Spirit is waiting for you outside. Absolutely, Linda, my friend, not a problem. Anyone else want a card? Just let me know. Now remember, if you guys want a different card, I have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 oracle decks open on the table. If you want a card, if you want a color card, let me know. I'm all about it. All right, Miss Linda. You know, I have to tell you guys that this is making me feel like old school oracles in chat, and I'm loving it. This is exactly why Kelly said I need to change the schedule for the summer, because I miss this and I love it. Woohoo! I feel good. You guys feel good? Absolutely, Ivana. All right, Anna Banana. Or sorry, who was that? This was for Linda. Linda, you've got Cherry. Live an extraordinary life. Girl, if you're not making yourself some cherry pie or putting some cherries on top of your ice cream or something like that, some kind of chocolate cherry, something with cherry. Maybe wear a cherry top tomorrow, a cherry colored top. Maybe you got some beautiful cherry colored flowers around. You need some cherry in your life. Oh, thank you, MK Karen. You are so kind. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you kindly. I feel like I missed somebody. I don't know. If I missed you, please, I'm sorry. Remind me. I'm getting all carried away. Ivana would like a card from deck number 8. You've been eating fresh cherry. Well, there you go. Thank you for that, my friend. All right, deck number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I love it. I love it. You know what, friends? I feel great when I'm with you. So I'm glad that you all feel good because you help me feel good. I help you feel good. This is a team effort here. This is what we do here at dzncats. Oh, I love that, Ivana. Me too, Linda. Me too. All right. What do we need for Ivana? Ivana, you've got 2 cards that came out, and I love this for you. You have got Waterfall, which is effortless. Look at that card. That's just beautiful. So effortless, going with the flow, just going about it. You know what I mean? You're in that beautiful, sort of wonderful space of just that happy balance, that understanding that every movement is an opportunity and a possibility as you move forward down the path. Love that for you. And then we've got fairies. No, I haven't missed you yet. You're still there, love. Oh, yes, I did miss you, actually. Earth magic. So, when you put these two cards together, I sort of feel like you get a lot of power, a lot of recharge, right? Like your battery gets recharged when you go out in nature, and that's when it's really, that's maybe why you've got the effortless card. Like just being outside sort of like recharges your battery without having to spend a lot of time there. Does that make sense? You let me know. Oh, okay, cool. Love that. Anna Banana would like a card, and I did miss you. I'm sorry, Anna. I got all excited there for a minute. Me, dealer's choice. I love that. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Ivana. I do want to mention that I'm going to put myself out there and say, okay, to taking personal private readings. If anyone is interested, just send me an email. And I'm totally open to it. So no pressure. I'm just saying, because I have not announced that I'm doing that. I don't think. Maybe I have. I can't remember, but that's what's happening. Thank you, Terry. Those are the that's the whoops. I'm throwing stuff. This is the Earth Magic deck by Stephen D. Farmer. They're quite glossy on the back, so a little bit sticky sort of to shuffle. That's the back of the card, but they have fantastic images in them. Absolutely fantastic. The guidebook is quite significant as well. If you're going to read it, big, huge book comes with it, right? All right. On a banana. On a banana, on a banana, on a banana. Oh, good, Sherry. Glad that you're feeling better. All right. On a banana. On a banana. This is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. You've got achievement. This is you stepping into your own space, your own power, your own truth. You've got, the person running the race. You've finished it. You've completed it. This is about completion and reward. I'm going to pull another card for Anna because I forgot her. If anyone else wants a card, let me know. Beautiful. My friend, you've got the healing heart. You've got love, acceptance, and romance. So, completion, reward, and what is the reward of the completion? What is the reward of the achievement? It is a healing heart, a heart that is open to love, a heart that feels accepted. You think? Yes, that's what it's talking about. That's what it's talking about on a banana. Okay. Sherry, you want me to throw some cards for that? About your promotion? I mean, I think I already did, right? You let me know if you want me to. So anyone else wants a card, tell me. I got all kinds of cards. I'm here for it. And so I do want to just finish up real quick. I just want you guys, please, I care about you. I care about your mental health. I care about your clarity. I care about just you, okay? And I don't want anyone sitting there tomorrow, freaking out when we don't hear what we want to hear. Remember, there's lots of things coming out. So much news is happening. Just keep yourself grounded. Keep yourself focused. And we'll get through this together, right? Remember to do your self-care. Remember to turn that negative voice off in your head when it creeps its ugly little head up. Remember to love yourself up. Do the tapping when you need it. All right. Which reminds me, you need to set up some time for you. For you to check out the ones already finished. Oh, Linda, I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry, Linda. That's so awful. We're all sending you lots of love, lots of hugs. I'm so very sorry, my friend. I'll pull that. I'll just star that right there, MK Karen. Absolutely, I'll do that. And I got Terry. All right, I'm gonna pull from the deck of character, Sherry, and let's just see what we can get. I want to say to the person that sent me the deck of character, thank you kindly. I love it. Used it today. I was on with Deanne Show Maiden. Friends, I read on some politics today. I know I said I never would, but I did. And I thought it went pretty well. All right. Sherry H. How's the interview going to go for Sherry H? How is the interview going to go for Sherry H? Okay, Sherry, so I think that the interview is going to go okay. So I've got Explorer. So obviously that's what the interview is. That's them exploring you to see if you're a good fit, and you exploring them, right? You're both interviewing each other to see if you're a good fit. I think you got a little bit of magic on your side with the fairies, right? You got a little bit of help from spirit, right? The process is going to go pretty smoothly for you, as you know, the river sort of shows, like the easy ebb and flow, right? I have got the, and I don't know what this means. I've got the egg, and I've got the bulldozer. So I'm not sure if the egg represents you feeling a bit fragile, or perhaps it's the person that's interviewing you might be like a tough nut to crack kind of person, like a difficult person to read, or maybe they're fragile. I mean, I know that you know the person that's interviewing you. I think it's your boss, if memory serves what you said. So you would know better than I would what that represents to you. The bulldozer. I don't know if this is you or if this is them, but you've got the egg and you've got the bulldozer. So someone, I think, this is my interpretation, someone is feeling a little bit fragile. Someone is feeling a little bit exposed. And I think that it might serve you well to not go in there and be like, hi, my name's Sherry and I can do this, this, and this, and this, and this, and you should hire me. You know what I mean? Like, just sort of breathe a little bit. And yes, obviously celebrate your achievements and speak your experience, but not like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not like sort of like yell it at them. If that makes sense. Not that I think that you're going to yell it at them. I hope that that makes sense when I'm saying, like, I would go in there and sort of take my cues from them as to how to navigate the interview. I guess that's the best way to say it. Now I'm going to scroll down here. Or the birth of a new position. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So I think that you might be well served to sort of answer the questions that are given to you without offering too much information. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't think you need to sell yourself to this person. I think that they already know what you're capable of. I think that this might be just a situation of like, we have to do this, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, they have to do the interview because that's what they have to do, but maybe they've already decided in their minds that you're getting the job. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to go back up here now and we're going to do, we'll do Terry's first, which is, I'm going to stick it on the screen so I can follow along here. And do that. And then I'll answer MK Karen's, card or question. I'll be all right. Card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, Terry, I'm going to ask you, do you want the same deck? Because I changed it up. I'll give you the same one, the same Earth Magic. You're welcome, Sherry. I mean, of course, we wish you all the best of luck. But yes, I think it is the formality of going through the process so that everyone feels like they were treated fairly. But I sort of feel like it was just something that they had to do, not something that they because they were really trying to figure it out. And maybe that's why the fragile part came out. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so you've got 2 cards that came out, Terry. And I'll just give me 1 second here to find this card. Generations. Okay, the book is in alphabetical order. I don't know what this says about me, but I can't find the card. That's under the department of sharing too much, Kelly. Where the heck is it? Oh my goodness. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm under G and it's not there. My goodness. All right. Maybe if we go this way. It says there's generation 17. Okay, page 17. See, go to the index. Go to the index. I still can't find the page. Good Lord. All right, here we go, friends. So sorry, Terry. All right, so I've got ancestors, which is generations. Okay, and I'll quickly show you the other card here. I've got ocean, which is ebb and flow. And so I want to read what this Ancestor Generations card says to see if that makes sense. Hi, Sharon Sipe. Thank you for being here, my friend. Ancestors are those from whom we are descended, with a lineage that starts with our parents and grandparents and stretches back hundreds and even thousands of years. We carry out ancestors' bloodlines and are connected to them both genetically and spiritually, and an underlying continuity, I can't say that, of which we may only barely be aware. Although environment and circumstance contribute to shaping us, particularly when we're young, an innate thread of kinship exists that has run the course of history for thousands of years, and it is contained in our bodies and in our being. No matter our lineage, we have much to learn from our ancestors. You have within you the blood of your ancestors. You are deeply connected to your lineage, the most immediate proof of that being the physical resemblance you have to your mother and father, and perhaps even your grandparents. Yet beyond that, although unknown to your usual senses, you are connected to an ancestry that reaches back through the millennia. This is the time to call upon those ancestors, those who are of your bloodline, as well as those ancient ones who have walked the land that you now walked. In many indigenous cultures, it is believed that the essence of your ancestors inhabits many of the physical aspects of the land. In other words, they are in the trees, the water, the air, the animals, the stones, their blood being in the very dirt and sand you walk upon. Next time you are outside, allow your senses to open to those ancestors who abide in the physical world. And any time at all, allow your heart to open to those spirits to whom you are related through your heredity and those to whom you are connected by virtue of the land upon which you live. Wow. That is amazing. So, encouraging you to go outside and allow yourself to feel the flow, the ebb and flow, the flow of your bloodline, the flow of your ancestors that are in spirit. That's amazing. Really cool cards. I hope that makes sense to you. All right, let us go now to MK Karen. Okay, good. I'm glad, Terry. All right, so my daughter's due to have a baby in 5.5 weeks. She is measuring very small. She goes in for ultrasound tomorrow. Is she okay? For entertainment purposes, absolutely. MK Karen, I will do what I can to figure that out. I'm just going to ask the cards like how your daughter is and see what I get. We'll start with that. I don't know why my light seer cards seem sticky. Ancestors and spirit guides. MK Karen's daughter. How is MK daughter's? MK Karen's daughter. All right, so I got some good cards here. I got the Hanged Man. Hi, Michelle Maybell. I've got the Hanged Man. Now, usually the Hanged Man can be, you're sort of upside down about things, like literally upside down. You're confused by things. You're trying to sort through things. You're trying to figure things out. That might literally be her attitude or her mindset, given the circumstances, or that might literally be the situation that she finds herself in, right? That things aren't going the way that she thinks that they should, or maybe the doctors have implied or indicated, right? We've got the Seven of Pentacles. that is literally, you know, taking a pause and imagine if you're standing there looking at the plant that you've planted into the ground and you're like, are you going to grow? You know, I'm watering you, I'm feeding you. Are you going to grow? It's like that impatient waiting, even though like you're impatient, but you're telling yourself you have to be patient in order for it to grow, right? We've got the Four of Pentacles, which is often thought of as the miserly card. So holding on tight to the things that matter to you. So Pentacles are earth energy, your material possessions. It's also about health sometimes. And so I feel like she's holding on really, really tight. Okay. She's got the Queen of Cups. So this is a possible outcome, right? Queen of Cups, all about love, all about nurturing, right? About that connected, you know, your whole body is connected to your heart's connected to your whole body. She's all like lovey and feeling because she's nesting, right? She's preparing. We've got the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. This is success. This is victory, but it's also speed. So things may happen quickly for her that are unexpected. I want to pull some more cards, right? But that's what I've got so far. And so the feeling that I have so far is try with everything in you to encourage her to not like white knuckle it. You know what I mean? Like not hold on so tight. As hard as that may be for her, try to encourage her maybe to walk, you know, go outside, smell the roses. You know what I mean? Like just try to relax as much as possible. That's probably going to be really, really difficult, but that's what I'm feeling. So let me pull some other cards here. Can you see that? Success. Everything is going to be all right, my friend. I'm going to pull one more card. Or maybe two more. You never know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I said one more. I was going to stop there, and I was like, nope, keep going. Sharon Sipe, you're so kind. I don't know if your daughter has any kind of gifts or anything like that, but she's got the golden unicorn, which is ascension. So awakening to your soul's potential. And I sort of feel like, I don't know if this birth has been a challenge for her. I don't know if this birth has been difficult. If she's struggling in any kind of way financially, maybe it was like, you know, not intended kind of idea. I sort of feel like I don't feel like it was an accident or mistake, but I just sort of feel like she feels like she wasn't prepared, if that makes sense. And so if she is, okay, so you're saying that she is, and tell her to ask Archangel Michael to protect her. Tell her to cast a bubble around herself. Tell her to pray nightly. Ask her angels, ancestors, spirit guides, her passed over loved ones to assist her to keep her. Look at my ears are like burning off of my face here. We've got impasse, which is reflect and redirect your energy. And stepping into her power, you are strong beyond measure. You are strong beyond measure. She's got this, my friend. She's got this. Right now, she's scared. So let's collectively send MK Karen's daughter some love, some light, some prayers. Give her a little shot of extra special love so that she understands that she is protected and that she's cared for. And, well, of course she's scared. Let's all send her just a little bit of extra love. Now, I hope that everything is okay, and I can't wait for you to come back and tell us that you're a grandmama again. I love that. That's cool, Anna. So Anna's saying that maybe she needs to connect with the baby on a psychic level. So talk to it, right? Talk to spirit, talk to the baby, that whole kind of thing. That's wonderful. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry, Karen. I want to go back up here just for a second, and I want to talk to Linda for just one sec here. Linda, I am so sorry about your kitty cat, Angel. What a cute name for your kitty cat. And I just want to pull a couple cards for your kitty cat. I want to see how the kitty cat's doing. I want to see if the kitty cat has a message for you. And you let me know if that's okay. And I'll pull that for her. Or for you. If you're still here, of course. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. MK Karen, you can also encourage her to sing. I know that sounds crazy, but when you sing, you literally are opening up your throat chakra. And so singing might assist her to be able to open up to that communication. Also helps with the hearing too. Well, good night, Ivana. Thank you for being here, my friend. Appreciate you. Okay, Linda. So I'm going to use my own oracle deck here. Let's see what we've got from your kitty cat, Angel. What does Angel want you to know? What a sweet name. Yes, absolutely, Anna. What does Angel want you to know? What does Angel want? Whoa. Okay, so the first card that I don't want you to cry. I don't want you to cry. Okay, so the first card that I got is Strong Bond. You and Angel had a very strong bond. That bond doesn't go away just because Angel isn't physically here anymore. So you need to trust in that bond. You need to trust in the love that you had for Angel. You need to trust that you did everything that you could, and that Angel knows that you did everything that you could. Right? I got this card and I just think, I mean, honestly, I know this is very sensitive and I don't mean to smile. I don't want you to think that I'm laughing, but literally when I seen this card, I thought to myself, oh my goodness, this is hysterical. So I got meetings. I literally feel like Angel's trying to figure out like how to come to you. You know what I mean? Like how to communicate with you. And so maybe before you go to sleep, you can say to Angel and the angels, right? Your spirit team, whatever, come to me in my dreams. Because I think Angel's trying to, soothe you, trying to send you a message. And I got recreation. So have fun, creativity, pursue a hobby, and daily exercise. So that is what you need to do to help you get past this, get through this, to accept it, to not be overwhelmed by it, is to allow yourself to possibly be creative. Just enjoy yourself, right? It's okay for you to be happy. You did everything that you could for Angel. And I believe that Angel is very grateful. Very grateful. I also got 888, which is the angel numbers. So be on the lookout for that synchronicity if you haven't already seen it. This is about balance. This is about universal unity, and it's about success and abundance. And I think that Angel is trying to let you know that that's why you need to go outside. You need to have a little bit of fun. You need to maybe have some creative pursuit, something to maybe distract yourself, to ignite a new passion that you didn't know that you have. So redirect your energy, basically. I hope that helps, my love. Oh, pay attention to the cat toys. Cool. Oh, that's beautiful, Linda. I love that. I just want to pull one more card for you. This one here. Okay, Sherry. Hope you have a good night's rest. Hope you continue to improve and feel better, my friend. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you, Michelle, my bell. Hopefully you're doing well. Wow. You've got valiant courage, Linda. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. So talking about igniting a passion, that's twice. Wow. Oh, thanks, Linda, for acknowledging that. That's beautiful. That's really, really cool. The numerology for Sunday is 8. That's the day that she left. Wow. We have infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. And so I feel like if you tap into some kind of passion, maybe I sort of feel like you have been thinking about doing something. I think that Angel's trying to encourage you to continue on that pursuit, to do whatever this passionate thing is that you're thinking of. And it's really going to assist you. I hope that helps, my love. Whoops, sorry. All right. Anybody else want a card? I feel like Oprah. You want a card? Who wants a card? You get a card? No. Oh, did I show you guys this? Got this little amethyst kind of thing today. Another little amethyst. So pretty. Look at that. Now all I need to do is figure out how to, I have to program my, my pendulum. I'll be playing with this like all night long. I'm so excited. Do you want to see it again? You're very welcome, Linda. We love you right back. Did it almost look like a whale? It does kind of mimic that shape. It's just beautiful. Like, it's gorgeous. It doesn't really do it justice on the screen, I have to be honest. It's just beautiful. But here it is. This thing is actually quite weighty. So here it is, friends. Like, it's crazy to me that it's moving so much. Isn't it pretty? Lovely. And it was relatively inexpensive, so I was pleased about that as well. And then, of course, for those of you that are just joining, we have the Oracle Garden to dig into at some point. Yay! I'm so excited. And what else? Right, I also have my I have my Herb Crafter Tarot that I got, which is just lovely. That I was showing that off the other night on Circle of Friends, and so I have to learn Spanish so I can read some of the cards, because what would traditionally be like the Queen, the King, the Knight, the Page are in Spanish, so I have to learn what those are. I got it at a local gem store here where I live. Lady was so sweet, so helpful. She's amazing. Yeah, and Chakra Stone Salon. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm very excited. The spirit guide says, F this, yeah. Pick a deck for me and give me a card, please, Kelly. I'm kind of down with migraines. Have to build myself back up. Oh, honey, don't be down. All right. Pick a card to cheer you up, eh? Quincy says, don't be down. You all right, buddy? You want to say hi to everyone? Quincy says, meow. Want to say meow? Meow, meow, meow. All right, Kathleen J. Lightworker needs a pick-me-up from her migraines. Solitude. Now, did you not say leaning up, the other night you said something about listening to the waves, reading a book, something about that when we were talking? Well, that's where you are. You're on like a little island leaning up against that gorgeous, looks like a lilac tree, looking down over the water. You need some quiet. And I don't think that you need quiet as in like being left alone. I think that you need some like just some quiet time. That quiet, lights aren't on, machines aren't going in terms of like, devices. Just some quiet Kathleen time. Let's see what else we got for you. Yes, absolutely, Sharon. I got that for you. Good night, Terry. Thank you for being here, my friend. Appreciate you. Oh, that's cool, Linda. All right. Kathleen. Well, yeah, because you said the other night that that's sort of like your happy place, right? Yes, Marie. There you go. Sleep mask, dark room. Because I think what's going to happen is if you get that solitude, that quiet that you really, really need, it's going to boost up your productivity. Like it's literally going to boost your energy up. I love that color, by the way, pumpkin. I just love it. I believe it's going to do exactly what you need it to. One more card for Kathleen. And then we will pull a card for Sharon Sipe. And I think we will call it a night. So I just want to say what's coming up this week real quick. So this Friday, Thanks Spirit It's Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Ben from Beneficial Tarot, Gerald from Tarot Stash coming. Always a great time. Please do join us. We're going to have a hoot. And then Sunday, for Sunday Connections, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Thayer here, which will do mediumship readings as well as color readings. Myself, Ben from Beneficial Tarot, and Gerald from Tarot Stash. Don't even ask how that happened, friends. And we will be here for Sunday Connections doing mediumship and tarot readings. So I do hope that everyone can join us. It's going to be a good weekend. You've got Desert Passage and trust that there is a divine plan. Trust that there's a divine plan. I wonder to myself, my friend, if you have ever pulled cards on why you get migraines. Maybe it's some sort of a, you need to take a step back, you need to quiet, right? Like you're pushing yourself too hard kind of idea. That would be an interesting read. Sharon Sipe would like a card. Let's pull a card for Sharon Sipe. I feel like I want to pull... Of course, my friend. Did you also notice in that last card that it had a lot of that orangey kind of color, that like pumpkin color that I talked about? Beautiful. All right, Sharon Sipe, Sharon Sipe, Sharon Sipe. This is what I got for you, Sharon. Outstanding cards. The first card we have is Hair, which is strength. Take time to make clear decisions. Bring awareness and light to the situation. So counting on your personal strength to understand what those clear decisions need to be and that they need to be made. Seems like some of them might be a bit tricky for you, if that's the right word. And then we've got this Forest Temple, which is enlightenment. And I sort of feel like whatever these decisions are that you're going to make or that are needing to be made, that it's going to leave you feeling lighter and more clear, which isn't a stretch, I realize, when you're making like a difficult decision. But I think you're going to feel like a real sense of relief and quite strong about your person for making the decision, if that makes sense. Like you're going to sort of like, see, like, look at me, I'm independent. I've made this decision. Do you know what I mean? Like I sort of feel that. I don't know if that makes sense or not, Sharon, but that's what I got for you. Here's the deal with the migraines. I mean, so many people get so many different types of migraines for all types of reasons, and they're all affected in the same way. I hear what you're saying, like try anything, because there's no need for you to continuously suffer. And if you can do something to reduce that suffering, then that is something that you should, do. I mean, I've read so many things, right? We have this company here in Canada. I'm sure you all have many of them in the States that do these like natural sort of essential oils for all types of reasons. And because Mark gets migraines too, we bought him the peppermint oil, or it's called Halo, but it's peppermint oil basically, for his migraines. Now, it doesn't seem to work for him, but other people swear by it. There's the whole, he does ice cubes on his forehead and like a frozen water bottle on the back of his neck sometimes. There are people that stick their feet in warm water. There are people that put frozen vegetables on their head. All kinds of things work for all kinds of, I've heard of people putting their feet in warm water. Did I say that already? Their hands in warm water. You just got to try. Lavender helps. Yeah. You got to really just be open to doing something natural like that. I'm wondering if there isn't a crystal that might be able to assist. If not for the migraine, but assist you in being able to deal with the migraine, if that makes sense. That's interesting to me. But yeah, there's all kinds of things. And I know that, like, I found stuff on Pinterest when I was looking up, how to help Mercs. Yeah. Well, because it's about your blood flow, right? It's about the blood flow. My father used to have really, really bad headaches when I was younger. I was maybe about 10 or 12. And they took him for all kinds of tests and they couldn't figure out what was the cause of it. But like sometimes his tongue would go numb and he would see spots. I think I told you this before, Kathleen. And anyways, my father went to the doctor's office, and as the story goes, this is his version of what happened. I wasn't there, obviously. But he's sitting in the doctor's office waiting for the results to come in as to what is the cause of these headaches and what he can do to keep them at bay. And as it turns out, when the doctor came into the room, my dad did, like, I don't know, he displayed like 10 different nervous habits or 5 different nervous habits before the doctor even started to speak. And they told my father to stop drinking coffee, stop drinking dark caffeinated beverages. So coffee, tea, soda pop, and chocolate, and to go see a therapist. And my dad walked out of there and he stopped drinking coffee and he stopped drinking tea and he stopped eating chocolate and he only drank decaffeinated tea. Never had another headache like that ever again. True story. And he had them for years and years and years. Yeah, his tongue would go numb and he'd see spots in front of his eyes and everything. And like they thought like maybe he had a mini stroke or something. No, just all jacked up on caffeine and stress and I know that, you're very conscious of what you put in your body. So, but it wouldn't hurt to like go through your diet and see if there's something in your diet that is, that could be like assisting it. Right. Anyways, my friends, I thank everyone for being here. I thank you for hanging out with me. I do want to mention those couple of things that I said about coming on Friday with Gerald and Ben. I hope you can join me for that. Of course, the daily reads are up. Please do like, share, comment, give a little thumbs up to those if you happen to see them. The weekend reading is coming up on Saturday. The wellness reading was posted up today. And what else? Yes, in the description box below the video, how to connect with dzncats on Instagram or Facebook, how to make a donation to the channel, and how to contact me for a personal and private reading. If you're interested, please find all that information below. I thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for loving each other. Thank you for the support that you give me. I appreciate all of you so very much. I'm so grateful that you share this space with me. Truly, I'm grateful. have yourselves a wonderful evening. This has been a good Achieving Wellness, good fun. It reminded me of old time oracles on chat. And so I hope you enjoyed it too. We will see each other when we see each other, and I wish you many, many blessings. Please do take good care of yourself, okay? Mwah! Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. Bye, everyone.